Hi. So let's get started with the breakdown of this landing page. The description, I'll link it down in the description below, the link to it. So let's first see. See, when you land on the landing page, this is the first thing you see. They're leading with reviews because they have got 5k plus reviews. They're leading with that, and a 4.9 star rating is a very good impression for the first time customers. Then they have a clear bold headline and wonderful imagery on the right, exactly showing the use case of the product rather than just showing the product. They are showing use case of what exactly will it do for the customer. Then they have a simple customizable leak proof and TSA approved magnetic. So a simple headline which enhances the headline itself. Sub-headline, sorry. The sub-headline enhances the headline and explains in detail what the product is about. And if you see the CTA button, now it does not say shop now or anything. Build my 6, which is a bit of gamified version. Even the text seems gamified. Like I need to build something. You always put more value on things which you build yourself. Same as IKEA concept. If you look at the sticky banner on the top, it is leading with offer. Like build your 6 capsule bundle and get $8 off. And it also states start building. So there is complete coherence between build, so that you know exactly that you are building here and you're not shopping something. Like you are, but it gives a different expression. Next, if we go through slowly, we'll see that they are using a very clear social proof section which describes about the publications that are already there. So Vogue, New York Times. So I am thinking they are mostly advertising to millennials rather than Gen Z audience, because these kind of publications are more prominent among millennials. So next, they have a very thoughtful design, clear images, and shows the features of the product while also showing the benefit in the image. It says TSA compliant, fit 15 capsules in a clear quad bag. So what it does for the customer and how they can use it is very clear here, and 100% leak proof. So they are clearly calling out the objection, because people have that, can I store liquid, can I store something? So they are clearly saying that. And then they have magnetic, infinitely refillable, which means you can pour in as much as you want and reuse it once again. Then sustainable, everything very clear. Then you see features of the product with benefits and call out of icons. You have a call out of icons which clearly says that they are making good for the environment, made with ocean bound plastics. 60-day free trial period, free USA shipping. I am not very sure why they are not using it, the 60-day free trial period in the top, because that is a very good enhanced booster, which means it de-risks completely from the customer and lays all the risk on the brand to deliver a quality product, which is the essence of getting the purchase from the customer. Then they lead it with build your 6, and you can choose whatever as you like and build your own. You'll have to then click on next and everything. It is a very small headline, and actually you also need to see that when I select here conditioner, for example, and if I select charcoal, it clearly says it here conditioner, and it changes color. So that's very little details, but it does matter because it reaffirms to the customer that they are putting something and it's actually changing. That is very important for the customer. Then they also have a call out regarding build.12 to improve the AOV. If you clearly see, they are not advertising one pack. They are advertising build your 6 because they want to improve their AOV. Less than $50 advertising on Facebook ads, it's not very ideal. You always need to aim for products which are more than $50 so that you get enough CAC and margin to acquire the customer. So they are pushing build your 6, build your 12. Here build your 12, they are pushing it. Then how much oil cleanser. So this is a very great call out, exactly. So if you say what's the size of the box, people might not be able to visualize it. But if you say what I can store and how many I can store, people can clearly visualize it. You can store 5 candies or 10 oil cleansers, 10 drops of oil cleansers, like that. So that becomes very clear. You need to always make sure that your product use case, how you are delivering to the customer, that is very important for the copywriting part of it. Then they say checkout 76, and they also mentioned $84, which means $8 off. So this once again de-risks the customer. They once again call out the same thing: free returns, free shipping. Yeah. Coming back. Okay, so that's very clear. 5,000 5-star reviews. So they have got very good reviews. Then they have a founder story. It says exactly This is a founder-led brand, women-led brand, which adds up another layer of storytelling. This is a great storytelling to include founder section in your landing pages. Then adventure awaits. These are some sourced UGC content which are being used, which is a great call out because people can then reaffirm that this is not something that it's brand new or something. It's something people have already bought. So they are very reassuring for the customer to know that because it builds trust with the brand. Removed from our pages. Then once again UGC, once again you have a great review section, and then you have a FAQ section as well as you go down. So they have a great call out as to us versus them. So single use and multiple use. Like the cadence has multiple use, but other bottles are single use. So that's a great call out. And FAQ section, which includes most prominent questions the buyers might have. If you don't know what they have, just look at your competitors' websites and you'll know what buyers are looking for, because most of your competitors might be including the FAQ section. Once again, they have a ending with social proof. Now I would like to suggest a few improvements also, which starts with first thing, the headline. The headline is not very convincing for me in terms of what the product is. It says feel at home anywhere, but what is it? Though the subheadline does assist it, but it's better to have a headline which is more clear. I'm not very sure on the performance though, how it has helped or have they changed it, or is it something they're testing it? Go ahead. Next, so after that, the size of the capsule being compared to. So there's a great call out which they're saying size of the capsule here, but I would also include other things, not just oil cleansers, but other things as well. Okay, like that. And then you have a UGC, great UGC content, but I would push it way further. If you look at the heat map on your website, you might be losing at least 10%. You might be losing 60% of customers by the time they arrive here. So it's good, always good to have the UGC content, the customer related content on the top. Just after featured in, you can always include that content. These videos, and it's playable, it's more gamified, and the visitor is more engrossed, and the more engrossed he is, the better it is for the brand, because you get to communicate the story on a longer length of time. Then a comparison section, they have got a comparison section versus us versus them. It is just one call out of single use curtains. You can also have multiple call outs. They could also have multiple call outs as to what's the size of this and what's the size of this, and other things regarding the quality of it, regarding sustainability, everything. And frankly, we should be including this in the top. It's very down, buried, less than 5% of customer might be reaching it here. It's better to have it on the top. Now if you see, the video is also very good. It's better to have this video on the top, or even in the hero image, let the video be playing without audio. That's very good for the brand, because then it's more enticing for the customer to visualize it. Then improve the merchandising among the rack. So one merchandising issue which I found is they have got images, but then images of that's the product, but product in use, it would be more beneficial, like having this product on the kitchen rack and showing it in a kitchen frame or showing it near a dining table. That would be very helpful for the customer to visualize it, and it is more convincing for the customer as well. So hope this landing page breakdown was helpful and you were able to get some value out of it. Thank you for watching.